Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Tom's Spotlight, where we shine a light on the most fascinating stories in entertainment and pop culture. Today, we're counting down the top 17 performances of Tom Cruise's illustrious career, from blockbuster hits to critically acclaimed dramas. Number 17, Top Gun: Maverick is a rare legacy sequel that's better than the original movie. Tony Scott's landmark film made Cruise a superstar, but Joseph Kosinski has elevated the story with more death-defying dogfight jet stunts and a more compelling plot. This time around, Maverick returns to the Top Gun school to teach the new hotshot pilots. At number 16, we have Legend, a beautiful fantasy movie from Ridley Scott that still holds up today. Cruise plays Darkness, the villain who gave us nightmares as a kid. With practical effects and production design that were unmatched at the time, this movie is a marvel of movie-making. Number 15 takes us to Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, where Cruise prevents an AI villain from destroying the world with complex action sequences, including a thrilling trip to the depths of the sea. Though the nearly 3-hour runtime drags, the thrills make up for it. If this is Cruise's final MI, he ended on a high note. At number 14, we find Collateral, a slow-burn crime movie that showcases Cruise as a hitman who forces a cab driver to drive him around Los Angeles. With Michael Mann at the helm and Cruise surrounded by trusted collaborators, this film is a masterclass in tension and suspense. Next up is Eyes Wide Shut, Stanley Kubrick's final movie, where Cruise and Michelle Pfeiffer play a marriage on the brink of collapse. The performances are riveting, and despite not being Kubrick's best work, it's still one of Cruise's standout roles. Number 12 brings us to Rain Man, a heartwarming drama that cemented Cruise's status as a leading man. Playing a guy who's always looking to capitalize on angles until he meets his autistic savant brother, Dustin Hoffman, is a performance that showcases Cruise's incredible range. As we count down the top 11 performances of Tom Cruise, number 11 takes us to Jerry Maguire, where Cruise delivered a Best Actor nomination-worthy turn as a slick sports agent whose life turns upside down after a moment of clarity. This film solidified Cruise's status as Hollywood's golden boy. At number 10, we have Magnolia, Paul Thomas Anderson's epic look at family, love, and forgiveness. Playing Frank T.J. Mackey, the pickup artist who becomes a public speaking sensation, is arguably Cruise's most powerful performance to date. The connection between Cruise and Anderson was palpable, and their shared experience of losing fathers is woven throughout the character. Coming in at number 9 is The Color of Money, where Cruise took over the role of Eddie Felson from Paul Newman in this sequel to The Hustler. A cocky pool player, Cruise brings a sense of vulnerability to the role that complements Newman's iconic performance perfectly. 8th on our list is Born on the 4th of July, Oliver Stone's powerful biopic about Ron Kovic, a veteran and activist who was paralyzed fighting in Vietnam. Cruise gave an Oscar-nominated turn as Kovic, delivering a tour de force performance that still gives us chills today. 7th takes us to Edge of Tomorrow, a sci-fi action film where Cruise stars alongside Emily Blunt as a soldier who relives the same day over and over again. With Michael Bay at the helm and Tom Cruise in top form, this movie is an absolute thrill ride. 6th on our countdown is A Few Good Men, Rob Reiner's courtroom drama that pitted Cruise against the legendary Jack Nicholson. The film's iconic, "Can't Handle the Truth" scene is all thanks to a masterful exchange between these two acting giants. 5th on our list is Risky Business, the movie that made Tom Cruise a star. This coming-of-age story doesn't shy away from its mature themes, and Cruise delivers a playful performance alongside Rebecca De Mornay as his love interest. Number 4 takes us to Jerry Maguire, where Cruise delivered an Oscar-nominated performance as the titular character, a sports agent whose life is turned upside down after a moment of clarity. This film solidified Cruise's status as Hollywood's golden boy. And at number 3, we find Magnolia, Paul Thomas Anderson's epic look at family, love, and forgiveness. Playing Frank T.J. Mackey, the pickup artist who becomes a public speaking sensation, is arguably Cruise's most powerful performance to date. The connection between Cruise and Anderson was palpable, and their shared experience of losing fathers is woven throughout the character. We're down to number 2 with Eyes Wide Shut, Stanley Kubrick's final movie, where Cruise and Michelle Pfeiffer play a marriage on the brink of collapse. Although not one of Kubrick's best works, it still showcases some incredible performances from both leads. And finally, at number 1, we have Born on the 4th of July, Oliver Stone's powerful biopic about Ron Kovic, a veteran and activist who was paralyzed fighting in Vietnam. Cruise gave an Oscar-nominated turn as Kovic, delivering a tour de force performance that still gives us chills today. That's Tom's Spotlight, bringing you the most fascinating stories from the world of entertainment. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for more engaging content like this one, and we'll catch you in the spotlight.